Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new around here, my name is Ruby and I'm the founder of Wild and Form Digital. I coach and I train small business owners and their marketing teams to get more out of their social media efforts. So welcome. First up, I have a question for you. What really is the best way to start using social media for your small business? Tell me. Well, you don't need to tell me. I've got 5 of my personal tips that I want to be able to share with you. And these are things that I often share during my coaching sessions with clients. But I wanted to bring it out of those sessions and share it here with you today. So this video really is ideal for you if you've just started out in your small business and you know that you need to start using social media in order to help boost your brand awareness, gain new clients, and really start being kind of proactive and getting your brand name out there. Or it's for you if perhaps you've dabbled in social media, you've had a bit of a hiatus on it, or you've lost your way and you just think, do you know what, I need to hit the reset button here and start from scratch. This is for you then. So I've got 5 tips that are going to really help you get under the skin and get a smart plan so you can start getting more out of your social media. So tip number 1 is to go simple. The number of times I started working with a client and at the outset I often ask them, which channels are you on? And they will have 3, 4, 5 channels sometimes on the go. And I'm like, wow, that is a lot. I do social media for a job, and at any given time I'm active, like properly active on at least through maybe 4 channels at any given time. And that is me creating, curating, repurposing, connecting, engaging across all of those channels. And that's my job. And more often than not, social media won't be your job. Your expertise, your knowledge lies elsewhere. And what you want to be able to do is use social media in order to leverage your knowledge, your skills, and get it out to the right people. So what you don't want to be doing is sat doing social media 24/7, 7 days a week. So keep it simple, pare things back. I would say choose 1, maybe 2 channels tops. Now the reason for doing that is threefold. First of all, you'll be able to keep things simple right from the kickoff. When you're running a small business, I know what it's like. You're wearing multiple hats, aren't you? You're running here, there, and everywhere. So having just 1 main core channel will help you simplify and actually help you to really enjoy the content that you'll be sharing on that channel. Secondly, it will help you to gain confidence. And that is a big thing when it comes to social, because having low levels of confidence really prevents you from sharing your knowledge, sharing your expertise in a whole variety of formats, whether that's a written post, whether that's video, whether that's live. And if you don't have the confidence levels, it can start to put up those boundaries, those barriers, and before you know it, you haven't posted for a day, which turns into 2 days, which turns into a week, which turns into a month, and before you know it, you're saying that social media doesn't work for you. So keep it simple. And thirdly, I would suggest, when you're keeping it simple, is to actually know specifically where your target audience is. Where do they spend most of their time? And what is it they want to be able to get from a business owner like you on that channel? Now, it's always great when friends and family give you advice. You should be on Twitter, you should be on Facebook, you should be on LinkedIn. Really do your homework though, and go with where your target audience is, rather than potentially some goodwill people that are out there trying to tell you what channels to be on. Do your homework first, so keep it simple as well. Tip number 2, which is related to that, is ask yourself the so what factor. I want to be on LinkedIn. So what? What are you going to get from that? What do you want to add to that channel? What do you want to get from that channel? Why are you going on there? Is it to raise awareness? Is it to inspire others? Is it to sell product? Is it to make connections, collaborations? Different social media channels will lean more so to each different aspect of what it is you want to be able to do with social for your small business. So identify what is it that you want from that channel, and how is it that being on that channel and producing content for it is going to add to your business growth. Remember, second tip is the so what factor. Third tip is to start writing a content plan. So knowing which channel you're on and what you want to get from it and what you're going to be able to add to it. Then you want to start thinking about the content you want to be putting on there. So what stuff do you want to be sharing about your business, about your industry, about yourself, about your expertise, all of that stuff. What do you want to talk about, and how are you going to talk about it? You're going to talk about it in written format, video format, lives, Q&As, polls. There's a whole variety of options. So you will need to sit down and start writing those out, but having a plan, and I would say go on a monthly basis when you create this plan, so month by month, having this plan for this one given social media channel that you've chosen, identifying what it is that you want to talk about and how. The next, the fourth tip from that really is to schedule. So what you don't want to be doing is sitting there at your device, whether it's your phone, whether it's your tablet, whether it's your computer, every single day crafting posts. That's a no-no. What you should be doing every day is getting out there and selling and talking about and promoting and networking your business. What you don't want to be doing is posting. So pick one particular day that you say do your admin on. And on that day, I want you to schedule all your activity for that given week. That seriously is going to alleviate panic posting, pressure, kind of lack of ideas. Because when you've allocated time to actually dedicate to your posting, the freedom you'll feel, the weight will be lifted off your shoulders, and that will give you more headspace, more room for creativity, and more room to really think about connecting on different levels with your target audience. So schedule, get a scheduling tool. It's free in Facebook, and there are lots of other free platforms out there. My fifth and final tip is to be committed. Now on average, it says in the statistics say that it takes 8 months to really get a good handle on your social media. And I would confirm that from having worked in the industry myself, working with clients. You need at least 8 months to really feel confident with the content that you're producing, knowing exactly what flies with your customers and what doesn't. Identifying where you can go for the gap when it comes to content, because we all work in very cluttered, competitive kind of landscapes. So how is it that you can make that point of difference? And that is going to take time when it comes to your social media. The time and the knowledge only comes from actually being committed and being in that space regularly. There's no point you posting once a week a random post, not even trying to engage with people and hoping that that works. Whichever given social media channel you're on, you're going to need to post at least once a day. Some, it's more. On Twitter, you're looking at 12 to 15 times a day. So it's a case of just being committed. But that commitment and that want and desire and connection to being committed comes from having a plan, comes from having a content plan, comes from knowing why you're on that channel, comes back to choosing one channel and keeping it simple. They're all connected, all 5 points. So quick recap, keep it simple. Know what you want to get from that channel, so ask yourself, so what? Get a content plan. Schedule, for goodness sake. Schedule, lift that pressure off yourself. Help yourself, yeah? So schedule. And fifth and final point is to be committed. Keep on going. You will start to see results After time, it will start to happen. Trust me on this one. I see it happen all the time. So those are my 5 tips for you. I hope they've proved helpful. Do let me know in the comments below. I always love hearing your comments and responding back. But if at any point you feel as though you need some guidance on any of those particular tips, you've got some questions that you want answering, then do take me up on my free 30 minutes discovery call. We can meet in person or have a quick video call or phone call, and you can ask me those questions, and it's free, 30 minutes. So for now, I shall leave you to ponder on those 5 key tips and have a great day. See you later.